All right. Hi, everybody. Thank you for attending this webinar. Okay, we're going to start now. I introduce myself. My name is Rasha Emma binti Abdul Aziz. I am actually one of the technical person from Acad Systems Penang. Okay, for in today our webinar session, I'm going to share about BIM 360 doc. Okay. Basically, BIM 360 doc, or what we call is a BIM 360 document, it acts as a central for all project members or the project information and document to be in one place. Okay, it centralizes them in a single, what we call as a cloud-based platform. It allows user to share, view, markup, or even manage the 2D or 3D document. Okay, skip to our course outline. This is our course outline that we will use as a guideline throughout the webinar today. This will be the guideline until the end of our webinar session. Okay. So before that, if any of you guys have any inquiry or maybe want to ask something to Acad System, just go to Acad System website. Okay, go to your web browser and type acadsystems.com and you will be directly to our homepage of our website. Okay, see at the menu about us and click contact us. Okay, scrolling down here, you can see the number of contact for both Kuala Lumpur and also Penang. All right. Okay, back to the homepage. Scrolling down here, you actually can see our latest promotion and news as well as latest event for workshop and webinar. So let's say if you guys are interested or you guys want to keep updated with us with our activity, so please don't hesitate to come to our Acad System website. All right, that's it. Let us start for the BIM 360 document lesson. All right. So before we go into details, I would like to do like a quick tour on the interface first. Okay, as we are already open BIM 360 doc, I want you guys to see at the top of the screen. You can see here is actually the account I'm working in. Okay, for now I name it as Malaysia. To the right of the account name is the name project I'm working on. So in this case, my project is SPI 34 units per island PG. Okay, actually I create a residential house project for this webinar. Okay, this I click on this arrow and you can see that this is actually my account. Okay, you can also change this to be company name or so on. So this is the project within the account. So right now I am in the SPI 34. Okay, basically I can just jump and click any project, but for now we will use this SPI 34. All right, so I'm just going to click anywhere to close it. Okay, now when this project is open, in the left side of the screen, okay, here in the left side of the screen, it is kind of like a directory structure or folder. Okay, this is actually a very important part of the BIM 360 document because this place is actually the place that all of the project members uploaded their file. All right. Okay, you can have as many folder here. And how we navigate it, it much like we navigate our folder in our local PC. All right, so basically by default, when we created a project, we only have these two. We got plans and also we got project file. So why there is so much folder over here? Okay, actually we need to create it ourselves because we need to create it based on our preference. So right now I already create this, as you can see, already existing 1, 2, 3, 4 also as a project file. Actually, how to create the folder is actually easy and quite straightforward. Okay, but before that, I want to navigate over here. If I click on plan, it actually will show you at the right side. Okay, it will show you the content of the plan. Same goes when you go through one by one. Okay, maybe I'll click here. Okay, this is the subfolder and it will show here. Same goes if I click at the architectural folder, for example, I can see all of the file that I already uploaded in the folder. Actually, just the same when we create the new folder on our PC, we create a new folder and we rename it based on our preference. And in that new folder that we already renamed, we can create another subfolder and so on. All right. So when we click on this folder, you actually can see like additional information of the files that you uploaded. You can see the version, last updated by who, and the most important is you actually can see whether it have a markup, it have an issue, or even RFI that associated to that particular of file. Okay, see that here. This is a Revit file. This is a drawing file. You can put any most of the format of project file. Okay, so let's see if I click here. You also can insert a PDF. Okay, back to our architectural folder. Okay, I'm going to navigate. Actually, you can just open it like just like that. I'm going to open one. Okay, how to navigate it is very simple. You can just zoom in and pan just like you open a basic folder. Okay, notice that at the bottom, you have a lot of tools. Okay, actually this tool can help you when you want to create a markup or you want to create annotation and also raise an issue. But that one we will cover later. We will go in detail. So I'm going to close this first. All right. Okay. See up here. Can you see the 9 dot icon? Okay, this 9 dot icon, or we also call it as a module selection. I open this up. Okay, you can see that we are actually at the document management, as you can see here. So I have like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. I have 6 different menu, or we call it as a BIM 360 services. So let me clarify first here. Actually, a different person invited to the project, or a different person that created the project, they will have a different number of this menu, or this what we call BIM 360 services. Because why I say like that? Because it depends on the your user, right? And depend on your BIM 360 services that have been activated for the project. So right now, mine have 6. Sometimes maybe some people that not assigned to be project admin, then he won't get this project admin. We will see this in more details later. Okay, so let's say as project admin, after project has created, actually the first thing you need to do is you can start to adding members to your project. So right now, this is a SPI 34 project. I want to start adding members. So how I want to start adding member, I go back to the main menu over here. So we are going to choose project admin. Okay, click at that project admin. Okay. Actually, this is project admin. Just the same thing. I already opened it in the new tab. So here it is actually quite straightforward for you to add a new admin. This is the existing. Add the new member. This is the existing member. So I just click add. Okay, hold on. All right. So how to add project member? We actually can enter their name or just enter their email address. For right now, I want to invite here. All right. So let's say I add one project member here. So I click select and then I click add to project. Okay, but before that, it actually mention or actually require you to assign him what role he's in and what company he is from. So we have a lot of choices over here. Let's say he is an engineer and from Acad Systems. So we can add to project. Okay, see that here is one members added. This is the new member added. All right. Okay. Okay. Focus on the this right side. Okay, this is actually the access level for the BIM 360 services that I mentioned earlier. Remember that I said different people will have a different level of access to the BIM 360 services. Okay, this is where the setup takes place. So right now, this new project member all only can access to document management and project management. All right, document management and project management. So maybe I want to grant him access as a project admin also. Okay, all of this I can also edit it also. As well as you can add, of course, we can remove it also. See that the status over here, we can see that some of them are active, some of them are pending. So the one that have pending, actually, they haven't activated their membership yet. So what we need to do is we actually can resend the invitation for them because this invitation will link to their email. So just click resend invitation. All right. Then just wait for the member to activate it. Okay, so that is for adding member. So after we already add members, let's say already have a complete member, so we need to set permission for each of our member to have a level of permission. All right. So how to do that? We will go back to our document management. All right. We will go back to our document management. Okay, this is the document management. Okay, we actually can restrict the user access to certain folder. We can also limit their access according to role or company. So let's see one example over here. Let's say the folder of architecture that contain all of this, we want to create the level of permission for them. So just click at this three dot. Okay, going down here, there is a permission. Okay, so here actually we can see that the existing one that we already assigned them, but we can see that the first three have full control over this folder. Another three, they only can view and upload. Okay, let's say I want to add another. Okay. All right, let's say I want to add a new member. Okay, then at the permission level, notice that there is a 6 level of permission here. So remember that view only actually can only view but restricted for downloading. So he cannot download anything. So it goes to view and download, upload only, and the highest level of permission is full control of the folder. So right now I want to grant him a full control of the folders. Then I add. All right. So that is how actually we set the permission. So remember that I said just now, this folder is actually we created on our own. Okay, actually the way we want to do it, we just go to the plan. Okay, let's say I already create 1, 2 and 3 and 4. Maybe I want to create another one, number 5. So we can just go to here, that 3 dot, click, and just click add subfolder. All right. So I will put like an EP. All right. Then it will appear like this. Actually, it is very recommendable for you to put number in front of because it will help you to be more organized. Actually, you can also sort it out by name, A to Z, and date. But it is recommendable for you to put number as it will be added in numerically order. Okay, same goes to project file. Okay, another one. When we open at the architecture folder, okay, this is what I already uploaded. Okay, how to upload file and what kind of file that we can upload based on our folder that we already created. It's actually very simple and quite straightforward. See that the blue button of upload files up here, just click on that and it will, you can browse to find your file. Okay, so let's say I want to add some of a new file. Okay, you just click open and click OK. Basically, it is very simple. OK, OK, next, and okay. But I am very afraid that I cannot upload anything right now because my internet connection is not that good. But the way to upload file is very straightforward. Okay, just upload file and next, and yes, like that. All right. Aside from that, in BIM 360 documents, because this is, I renamed this as architectural, structural, mechanical. Some people also can rename it to what we call company, maybe like ABC architectural or DEF structural, EFG mechanical and electrical plumbing. So when they have a different folder for different disciplines, they actually can subscribe to other folder to make sure they have the notification. For example, in this architectural folder, click this 3 dot and then you go to the subscribe. Click that subscribe. Okay, this is to ensure that you get the notification every time the architectural folder have a changes, or maybe someone added something, someone added markup, or someone deleted something, so you will get the notification. You can subscribe or unsubscribe. Okay, next we will move on how to do the markup in the project. So we will use this example that I already uploaded over here. Let's open A102 plan. Okay, as you can see, this two is actually an existing markup that already done. Okay, go to the left side over here. You can see markup sign. Click on that, and you will see this 1 and 2 is already done. All right, so how we want to do the new markup, how we want to do right from the start, it is actually quite simple. Just pick that tools over here, pick the cloud, and then choose the place that you want to do markup. Like this, of course, you can change the color, thickness, or something. Okay, then you can put call out, and you can change the text. For in this case, maybe I want to make it as change door type. Right, we can resize it. We also can reposition it. All right. So this is not done yet. Okay, can you see that the blue save markup here? We need to click this first, and then you can see it automatically updated over here. But what is the difference between the existing markup and the new markup that we already done? Okay, when we do markup, okay, notice that here is private. So first you do markup, it is in a private mode. You can change it to be published, or we can say we make it public so that all of the project member can see it instead of yourself. But there is a but if you want to do this, because once you change it to be public, you can never delete it anymore. Okay, if this one, you still can delete it if you want to undo it, but different with the one that you change from private to public, you can never delete it anymore because already you can access to it. All right, so that is for markup. Actually, we also can do a lot of things here, like we also can do measurement. All right, it's going to snap like this. So this is another example. Maybe I want to put check dimension. Okay, and see. All right, so this is the new one that we created. So how about issue? Can we create issue? Actually, of course we can. I'm going to close this one first. So to create issue in the file, I'm going to choose these 3D models, for example. All right. Same just like before, we go over here, we can find markup, and okay, this is the existing markup. We also can create an issue. Okay, we also can create an issue. Hold on, it time downloading. All right. To create issue, basically, you can do it from the file, and you can start to pin it anywhere. So this is the example of the issues that have been raised based on this model. It have 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So let's see one of the existing example of issue. Okay, when you click, you can see that it automatically zooms to where the issue is. So the title is about balcony railing. You can see created by, type, assigned to who, the one that responsible, whether it have linked document or not, and a bit description. So basically that is how we create an issue. So when the one create an issue and assign it to the person, okay, the person that received that or responsible to it will receive it in email. It will be notified by email. So let's see how to create an issue. Okay, at the bottom you can see the blue button of create issue. Click on that. Okay, before we fill in the new issue, see here it asks you to click a location to place the issue push pin. So let's say our new issue is on this glass panel. So just click on this. Then you can start to filling out this new issue. So let's say this type is about, you can pick any that related to yours. Maybe it's design, status is open. Then title may be about the window panel. Okay, assign to, right now maybe I want to assign to Shaima. Okay, you can choose the due date. Also can put the location and the location detail. And the root cause, you can choose from what existing here, maybe design change. And the description, you can put any of description as your preference. So I maybe put like change the panel class type, and then just click create. Okay, this is one of the example. Okay, so you can see that the new number 7 window panel that is just newly created, it will added in a numerically added. Okay, we also can see the issue here. Another kind, actually, we can see at the project management. Okay, click on the project management. Okay, so this is the, okay, I'm sorry. Actually, issue is here at the document management. You just switch from the folder to the issue. Okay, I'm going to off the filtering. Okay, right now you can see that we got like a lot of issues, 7 issue over here. Okay, so we can see the extra details about issue, and this is not only in one file, it actually accumulate all of the issue throughout the project. Okay, different company, different person, we will accumulate together here. So we can know what kind of issue are raised. We can know the title. We can know who the issue is assigned to, who are the one responsible to it, from which company, also due date. There is also a link document if we want to see as a reference, as well as we can see if it have any attachment or not. All right. So back to our selector here. Okay, I'm going to click on project home. Okay, project home. This will be our project home. Actually, this project home, it kind of like more what we call a fancy version of your dashboard, like home dashboard. Okay, project home. What it show you here is it show you project address, the weather, and actually this is can be customized. Okay, click on this card library. You can customize it anytime you want. It's of your preference. So it shows you the RFI, the company design issues, or any issues that raised or we created in the document management earlier. Okay, it will automatically update it here. Okay, so let's say you also can filter. For example, it shows here project design issue, which is the sum of the issue through the whole project. So when you already in a project, it will be a lot of issue from different person, from different company. Okay, so you can just filter it out whether it is assigned to you or assigned to your company. No problem. It's easier for you to navigate. All right. Okay, so I think that's all from me for a BIM 360 document today. So back to our company website. If you guys still have like inquiry or questions or anything that concern you guys most, you can come to acadsystems.com again, and here you can go to help us. Go to Acad Systems new help desk, and here you can actually request or you can do your inquiry. So continue as guest because this is the fastest way you can reach to us. What you can do here is you can fill in your name, you can fill in your subject as well as your email and company. Okay, for example, maybe you have a question or inquiry or maybe a technical problem. Just make a short description of the ticket. You also can attach file to it. Also can attach an image. So after that, pick the category whether you want to send it to P9 base or a KL base. Then just put the hi if this is very urgent to you. Okay. After that, you can just submit the ticket. So our site will be, we'll get back to you as soon as possible after that. So I think that's all from me for today's webinar session. I hope we learned something from our session today. So I wish all of you a good health, stay healthy, and keep working from home safely. And until we meet again next time. Bye-bye.